So, we've got a little bit of security for you. The people out there that need security these days, because people are always trying to get into people's houses and steal your valuable stuff. And we're going to do an unboxing, because this is definitely worth unboxing. And basically, this is to protect all your stuff, like in your home, office, garage, or your loved ones. This has got you covered by Myfox. Stick around and find out more. So first off, whether it's the home alarm or the security camera, you need to download the app, and it works with Android or Apple devices. So you go into this app, which is Myfox Security, and you'll be greeted with sign in or receive the invitation, and install home alarm, install security camera. So I'm going to install the home alarm first, so I'll click here, and then it wants me to create an account, which you should all do. After you've logged in with your email and stuff like that, it says create your account, finalise by the creation of your account by providing the following information. So my first name, last name and mobile number. And the mobile number is so that you can get the key fob to obviously message you when someone comes through the door that's got another key fob, to make sure everyone's safe and you know who's coming in and out of your house. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Please provide the address where you will install the system. Go to next, and we will now proceed with the link installation. So next, and then it tells you step-by-step guide of how to install this device. So now it's telling me to pick this up, and obviously I've got to put the right plug end so I can actually get it to work. So plug in the link to the power outlet. Is my Myfox logo in the middle flashing? So then you just answer yes or no. So it kind of make sure that you're getting everything done right. So it's quite simple to put this together. You've got an orange dot and another orange dot here, and you just basically match them up, and then you click it in, and to get it out you press this button here, and then it will release. So now I'm going to plug this into a wall. And where shall I plug it into? I'll plug it into here. Plug in the link to the power outlet. Is my Myfox logo in the middle flashing? Yes. Right, so press the button on the side to link. So I'm holding the button down. Please wait while we detect your link. Select my network. So on the actual display, it's saying that out of three updates out of 6 is updating and linking at the same time, while I've just connected to my internet. Use time about this application to learn. So I've gone to OK. I'm at 4 out of 6, and what we've got here says this is your dashboard. View and control the status of your system. Learn how to use all the system features. Deactivate your system is obviously, let me get the key fob up. So I've got the key fob, and I've got it upside down, so it's not very clever. And it's saying the top right hand one is where you deactivate it. Disarm your alarm when you are at home. And then the other one says activate your, so on the top left hand corner of the key fob, activate your system. Any break-in attempt will trigger the siren. You will be alerted by email, text message and notification. So that's a lot you get with it. and at the bottom left hand corner, activate night mode. Only if attention tags placed on your exterior doors and windows are active, You can freely move about inside your home. Okay. The bottom right hand corner ones, trigger panic mode. Your community will immediately receive an alert. Press once on your key fob and trigger a silence alarm, or twice to sound the siren. So basically, if someone tries to attack you, you just hit that button and people will come running. Right, and then view recent activity. This will tell you who's been coming in and out, and find out who's at home and who's away. So basically, when you walk into your premises and you've got one of these, it will tell you, and as long as you've got a key fob, it will tell you who's come in and who's out, and who's deactivated the alarm and who hasn't. Find out who's at home and is away. View users. Oh, hang on, what does it say? Black and white photos identify which users are away. Okay. Access your camera, go to the video player and control your camera or cameras. Right, so it's basically a load of tutorial and it's step-by-step guide of how to use this thing, but it's pretty simple. So the great thing about this product, you obviously get this, the siren, you get all the fixtures, like so if you're in a different country, I've got an English one, and that's in there at the moment, and it flashes and it links to this, and then my phone links to that, and then my phone links to the Wi-Fi links back to that. So anywhere you are in the world, that's how it connects, and you get a lovely, very easy control panel to use. And if I go into my messages quickly, I can show you that I've been testing this quite well. So it's got SOS with siren, triggered at such and such time and by me. So I triggered it and it comes back to me, it tells me a text message. As soon as it happens, I get a text message, I get an email, and get all kinds of things. The alarm starts going off and everything. And what's really cool, you can have it really silent and it just does you a very sneaky text message, so no one needs to know, only you need to know, but it tells you the whole thing all the time and everything that's going on, and an email as well. And you got stickers that you get as well, which you can put on your windows and doors. You get a key fob, and the key fob has got this little control panel here. So I'll go to the Myfox security. Right, so we've got the control panel, and the control panel's got the same actions as the key fob. So anything that I do on here, I can use my touchscreen phone or device, and I could activate the alarm, and then I could deactivate it as well. But I can also use the key fob anywhere in the world, and then it normally goes onto this side, and then obviously I did it unlock. Then, so I should be able to unlock and lock, nighttime, and then the panic button, which I'm not going to press. Well, I hope I didn't press it. Right, so everything I do on this key fob acts on here, and I can do everything on here as well. Now I'm going to put the key fob down, and make sure that you, just a note, that you're close to the internet like this device. This siren could be near a door or anything like that, and that's just got to be near the internet that's around, and my internet's quite far away. It's probably about a good, it was going through walls and stuff, so I don't know, it is quite far away. So if I go into this menu, I've got users and only me at the moment because I've got one key fob, and it says Roger, and then it's got owner, and then you can add other key fobs straight away. Like you can just click into there, add one of your kids, add a guest like a neighbour or anything like that needs to check in your house or look after the dogs, babysit or anything like that. They can have a key fob as well. Links will be in the description down below how much it's going to cost. And then you can go into my community, and my community is kind of the same thing, activating and setting up a key fob for your neighbours or family members or anything like that, or friends, and you can give them an invitation so that when they go in the house they can still have the key fob, but they still will be, you'll still be notified on here to make sure that nothing goes on that's dodgy inside your house. You can obviously look it upon the invitation, and you can give them access to gain entry into the house basically. So then we've got the settings. Now settings, you've got my system, and then you've got home info, which I'm going to cover up, and it's got all your information. You've got 999, or if you're in England obviously, and then you've got any sort of emergencies that you need to go through. Then it's got your mobile number, it's got your house number, it's got where you live, your address, postcode, everything. And then you go into this one, it's got my devices, so you've got link, and it tells you about the Wi-Fi and SSID of like your internet access. It shows you the Wi-Fi level, which my Wi-Fi level is basically on dot because I'm really far away. And then you can change the Wi-Fi to a better internet, so you click into that and it will search for the closest internet, just to make sure that you've got different internets closer, or maybe a Wi-Fi extender. Then you've got the version where they do firmware updates. Myfox are really good for that. And then you've got the MAC address there, and you can delete it if you don't want it on there. And then you've got Myfox security, you've got siren. This is what this is. It's called a siren label, and it's got Myfox security siren, and I could change the name to whatever I want it to call it. And then you've got sound notifications, you can have it on or off. You can have the visual signaling on or off, and the auto protection on or off. And the battery is 100%. It lasts for up to a year with the big LR batteries. And then it's got the version firmware up there as well, and you can delete it or discover the sounds and play different tunes off of there, that when you turn it on or you connect to another device, it will make a different melody sound. And then obviously you've got the siren, which is 110 decibels, and it's really loud and piercing. And then you've got obviously the key fobs. It's got my label of my name, Roger, key fob, and then battery 100%. Then it's got the version firmware, and you can delete that and change it to someone else. And you can add more key fobs just by clicking on here and adding more key fobs. And then you've got calendar, so you go into the calendar and you can see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. You can choose the hours and alarm to be on and off just by going into this control panel. This is how cool this is. And you can set that all up, and you can say that I'm going to be in at 12 o'clock, but I'm going to leave at 2 o'clock, and you set the calendar alarm and stuff. And then when you go out, you don't need to worry about alarm, because alarm will obviously trigger itself. And then if I come out of this menu here, so you can schedule, obviously you got privacy, and this is for your key fob and all that sort of stuff, and plus your camera as well. And then you've got kids, follow up from their presents, and they will tell you when they're home from school, or when they're in the kitchen, or wherever they are. It will tell you. If you really want to know that, you can set it up like that. And the times in the calendar, if you pay a certain fee a month, I think it's like you got one that's free, then $3.99 and $7.99 depending on what country you're from, and it's different prices. And then you can find out and rewind the videos, or you can download the videos to your device and have it like that as well. So you can use it as a baby monitor, or you can just use it for other stuff, for them precious moments, I should say. Then you've got Myfox around, and then you've got My Smart Home, and then it works with Nest as well. So if you've got gas, electricity and stuff like that, that's all to do with technology with your phone or a smart tablet or something like that. You can control all of that through your whole alarm system and security system, and you can make sure that your house is warm and everything, all through this whole control panel just from Myfox, which is quite cool. Right, so also in the menu as well, you've got My Services. And My Services is a basic free service that when you buy this this kit, which I've told you about before, you can have it as a basic service, and then you've got a next service that costs money, and then another one which is a little bit premium, but it's pretty cheap though. It's cheaper than hiring a security guard or any other sort of security service, like $7.99 a month. It's not really bad, but you got the choice whether you want it or you don't want it, and it's all on here. You can do everything from this control panel, and then you've got your invoices of how many payments you made and all that. It's really cool. It's like straight down the middle. You just know what you're paying for. Then you've got your account where you go into it and you help if you need any help, and then sign out. You can sign out and then sign in with something else. But just to make sure that I mentioned the tag, you can put this tag on the window or on the door, and if you chuck a ball at the door or you knock really hard on the door, it's not going to actually go off. but because this is what this is quite smart. It's a smart home security tag. Now if someone's trying to get in with a crowbar or trying to kick the door down, then this will go off and it will send, however you set your alarm system up, whether it's a very quiet no siren and it's just like it sends a message via email or text message to your phone to say that someone's trying to enter your property, then you can actually turn the alarm on and then deter them away from the actual property. But obviously there's on the website, with a link in the description down below, I'll show you where you can actually go and buy more tags, because if you've got more windows and doors, say you've got a front and a back door, obviously you're going to need more tags, but they start you off with one tag anyway. So this is going to be in the second video, and this is a camera, and it's got, I'm not even going to talk about this now, you'll have to wait until the next one. But anyway, this is another add-on for this security system, and it's super cool. Now I think that is the end of this review, but obviously I said second video, and there'll be a third and probably a fourth video, just a fourth video of explaining what you can do with the software and obviously where you can actually position this. And there's also, Myfox is bringing out some definitely more newer products to go, some more add-ons to actually go on to this actual home security, and it's going to be really cool, and it will keep you really safe and all your products safe and you safe, so it's really cool. But if you like this video, drop us a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, if you're new to the channel, and if you like this sort of thing, hit that like button loads of times, just not once. And if you didn't like it, dislike it and leave a comment, but let me know what you thought about the video, and I'll try to make it better for you, and I'll see you next one. Thanks for watching.